This is casually hardcore.
Taste the game closing. Game news.
And casually hardcore.
Press start.
Hi there, I'm Mark.
I'm Neil.
And we're both from Casually Hardcore. You've seen Neil a lot today on the camera, I've been behind the camera. So, first day of EGX, what did you think of it?
From a floor aspect, everything looked nice, everything was well spaced out, nothing was difficult to get to. London, obviously this is the first time in Birmingham, so London, it's usually on 2 floors.
Yeah.
And obviously they separate developer sessions on 2 floors, and it doesn't make it awkward, but obviously because Birmingham NEC is a bit bigger than London's Earls Court, it means everything can be spread out. Like, it's vastly more bigger, but you can spread out, have more compact sections and still have room in the middle.
Yeah.
People move around, there's been a lot of food stalls, so yeah, location wise, it's good. I mean, we're currently in the press area, which is massive.
I know, it's a massive room, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of free space here, a bit of offices and chairs and desks and things. Games wise, we spent all our time on Xbox today.
Yeah, we spent most of our time on the Xbox, so going to look at Nintendo and Sony tomorrow, hopefully. Spend a bit of time there.
It was good. I was very impressed by Halo's big team battle mode.
Halo was amazing, because I played the beta like you did, and I wasn't impressed by it. It felt old and a bit slow and a bit janky, but this looked so much better with much more to do.
They had this 4v4 mode that was meant for esports and professional gamers, and when you play it on a beta and you've got random people, you just get frustrated.
Yeah,
you just die like that, and you're dead, or you're killing the other team too easy. But we played Big Team Battle, which is obviously a classic red versus blue. The map was ginormous.
It was.
I've never once got lost for a fight.
Well, you didn't see the other team for most of the
No, I mean, if you watch the video, I'm killing. I immediately focus on the AI because that's what's new. Yeah. You have Prometheans and Covenant dropping down, and then you have like bosses and enemies.
But that's what made it interesting, because you wasn't just hunting the other team. You had other things you could do to help your team.
Yeah.
But not actually engage with anyone else.
Yeah. Well, I kept getting a lot of boss kills.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't really have a close look at the scoreboard, but it seemed to be heavily focusing on just general KD, kills and deaths. I was near the middle of that, because I didn't do a lot of Spartan on Spartan fighting. But I was getting a lot of boss kills, and my requisition points were constantly flying up.
Yeah.
And we were holding all these objectives, and I was like, I'll pick a sniper rifle, I'll get a Warthog, I'll get a Ghost, I'll get a big machine gun. Just every time I died or went up to a supply point, I was like, hey,
you got something new to play with.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was like, bam, I can get that stuff in and I'm being rewarded for a team play.
And that stopped people getting the rocket launcher or sniper rifle, holding it the whole game.
Yeah, it's like, I know this map, I know where the weapon is, and then the game doesn't turn into a skill fight. No. It turns into where's the weapon fight? It's like, stop them from getting the weapon. You don't have any other strategies other than just stop them getting the weapon, which is really frustrating.
Yeah.
But that was really good. So there's a lot of aspects in getting these requisition points, picking your vehicles and your weapons and going, right, I'm going to use that loadout.
Yeah.
I better make the most of it because it's using up a lot of points. I'm not going to get many for a while. I killed a few bosses. Yeah. The bosses were quite tough. I ran in with the logic of like Destiny, how everything's kind of shit and quite easy to kill. Yeah. But one of the Promethean bosses just backhanded me into nothing.
No.
Killed me easily.
Because I thought there was just going to be fodder like in Titanfall, where it's just like, it's just a grunt, I can shoot it and that's about it. But no, you actually had to work with your teammates.
One of the grunts killed me.
Yeah.
One of the grunts killed me. I was like, you cheeky bastard. So yeah, the maps were big. It felt great. The free running was nice. Well, I wouldn't call it free running. It was mantling. They call it mantling. So you've got the jetpacks that can boost you down and slam onto people, and you've got these boosters left, right, a bit like Titanfall's double jump.
And it worked a lot nice, because in the beta it felt a bit janky, trying to get onto ledges and stuff like. But
well, the beta though, its map was so small, I didn't really get much from it.
No.
The map was so tiny, but this I could boost across a ledge and then run up even something simple as a staircase or a ramp was navigated so much quicker and easier because of it. Yeah. So yeah, Halo, big thumbs up for me. It was very good.
Yeah, definitely.
Forza.
Forza. I mean, it's Forza.
The problem is I'm not a driving fan, so I'm not going to suddenly go, I'm going to play a really hardcore driving game.
But it's really pretty. does what it does well. It's the same as Forza 5 in a lot of ways. Like just the UI is good, the way the race works is good, the amount of cars on screen is good. It looks really good. It plays a good game. It's
Forza fan, you already know by now.
Yeah, exactly.
What you're gonna make of it. So brush over that.
So it's good, but it's not for us at this moment in time.
No. I don't drive in real life, so I don't care about driving games.
But we've just come off of playing Tomb Raider, the demo of that. That was spectacular.
Yeah, it was a very short demo. You had the usual, I'm going to die if I don't jump over things, traps.
It's very quick time event scenes. But you had more control over them.
It didn't feel like just quick time after quick time. Quick time. There was a puzzle aspect which people are going to be happy about.
Yeah.
And then there was an action sequence where you were running away from a collapsing tomb. It's all very cliche and familiar.
Yeah. It's almost a bit like Uncharted in a way, like it did its action scenes, but that's not a bad thing.
It's gone full circle that Tomb Raider's now back to its origins, but we've taken what Uncharted took from Tomb Raider. It looked nice. Lara's bum looked amazing in the water and those shiny trousers. She kept playing with her hair to pull the water out of it.
The graphics were really nice.
Nice little touches. It looked great. He played great. So very short sequence, but impressed by it.
If you liked the last game, Tomb Raider, which you should do because it was a really good game.
It's free.
This is more of the same, but probably a bit better.
It was free on Games for Gold. It should be still free now. So even if it wasn't free, £10 or £15, amazing game. It was so good. Great game.
We had the ID Xbox. We had a few goes on some of the games there. So got videos of Cuphead, which doesn't look like the kind of game you probably thought it did. It looks like it's more boss fighty than platformer.
Yeah,
it looks really pretty, but
the way they showed it just went, it's a Contra.
Yeah, just lots of bosses.
Metal Slug style game with these very crazy looking bosses, and the art style was amazing. This Steamboat Willie classic, very old Disney style. Every fight was a boss. It was very difficult.
Yeah.
And I don't know if some people are going to buy it and then just go, it's too difficult. It's good though, but it's a bit too hard. And I don't think that should ever be a gimmick in any game.
No.
As much as people go on about Dark Souls and other games where difficulty is a factor, I don't think the games aspect should be difficulty.
No, and there were some other interesting games as well. Like you had Super Hot, which is a interesting taking first-person shooter where time stops still when you stop moving. There was a weird Quake-looking game, it looked like a PlayStation game on purpose. Proper retro, old school shooting and really old, but it's an interesting idea. Maybe there's more in there. I don't know. We had a quick look around the indie section. The indie games look amazing this year. I'm not really into indie stuff, mainly because it's all the same 8-bit pixel crap you see everywhere. But this stuff looked like the PlayStation era had come back with just lots of inventive titles, all unique, graphically unique.
You used to indie games being it's a platformer.
Yeah.
Or it's a bit like something that already exists, like it's a Mario clone, or
it's another Super Meat Boy, but with
another Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
But we saw a game where you have to play as riot police, disperse crowds.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
That was quite good. I saw a Mario Kart clone, which was still fun. It was called Bears Don't Drift.
Bears Don't Drift. Yeah,
Bears Don't Drift.
We're going to look at that a bit further later on.
Yeah, and everything just looked a bit more interesting. You went, that's a strategy game, that's an RPG, that's a platform,
indie
that's
stuff
an action game.
It actually looked interesting and unique.
There was a variety other than. We were talking to the guy from Bears Don't Drift. It's so much fun to say that. We were talking to the guy from Bears Don't Drift, and he said how the Steam Greenlight marketplace is just so full of shite.
And it is.
Full of rubbish, and people asset flip. There's zombie games, there's Minecraft games, there's Minecraft zombie games, and then there's we want to make a scary game so it can be featured on YouTube by YouTubers.
Yeah.
It's all
so it was nice seeing lots of interesting stuff there. We had a quick wander around Nintendo stand, so there's some interesting new stuff there, as well as some old stuff like Mario Maker and Splatoon, which we've seen before. PlayStation also had some interesting new stuff there, PlayStation VR, which we're going to try and see if we can get a glimpse of at least. Metal Gear Phantom Pain was there, oddly, along with Mad Max, which have already been released. Ubisoft and Square Enix, they have their own stands, which we're going to explore in a bit more detail.
Ubisoft. I won't be playing Assassin's Creed.
No, I've already played it, but yeah.
Crap.
So
I played Total Warhammer.
Yeah, which looked really good. Whether you're into Total War or Warhammer, like
yeah, it'd be like you said, it'd be interesting if Total War fans take to it because they're used to cavalry, swordsmen, archers, that paper scissors rock dynamic, and then sieges. And at one point in the Warhammer battle, my dwarven king, who was being carried on a giant throne with a book of grudges, was fighting a giant spider. So that's not really classic Total War. I know they had elephants, but no. And there's all sorts of wacky aspects to enemies and races and laws. It's very interesting. So it'd be very interesting to see if the Warhammer fans don't care because it's a computer game, and it'd be interesting to see if the Total War fans don't care because it's Warhammer.
Yeah.
They have to find that middle ground there between them. But I think it's a perfect franchise to link with that game.
Definitely. So that was our first day at EGX. We've got a lot more to cover. The queues haven't been too bad. There's only a few stands, mainly Xbox and Ubisoft and people like that, who have big queues. Everywhere else you can just pretty much see it straight there and then. So we're going to cover some more videos over the next few days and over the next week or so as we keep uploading them. So do stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and you'll see lots more videos from us at EGX over the next 4 days.
Bye!
See you later. Did you enjoy that video? Then hit that like button. Why not subscribe as well and get the latest videos, news and competitions? Don't forget to check out casuallyhardcore.com, where you can buy hundreds of video game shirts and geek clothing, or make your own shirts with worldwide shipping also available. Until next time, stay casually hardcore.